Welcome to Word Rant by DeepSync. This is where we choose one word of the English wonders and we ask, what and why should we talk about a word? And we rant about it for 10 to 25 minutes so far up. Today is a special word by my choice, actually, and it's why. Why is such a strong word? Why isn't just a word that you toss around willy nilly? You can. I did it. We'll go through a couple pieces. I made notes. Let's go down the notes. It's all a single paragraph. So let me scan and see what I can read. Today, we are going to talk about how kids used to be annoying. Those annoying kids. I tell you what, asking why. All the way to the social construct, which that we're going to touch on. I'm going to wing it. There is some stories I would also like to talk about of me saying why and the importance of questioning everything. Not just be annoying, but as a whole. Asking questions help a lot. Asking why, especially in the practical world, practical, it's really third eye opening. Not only you get answers, you also are a little detective. Detective, what is it? Gadget? I don't think he's a detective. I think he is a detective, actually. Detective, Go Gadget. Therefore, asking why is a crucial thing. So let's get started. Let's get started with why. Now, when you hear the word why is a word to question. Like you questions why, like you do not understand, you do not comprehend what is being spoken, what's being shown, or overall. It's basically the word form of a question mark. That's the best way to put it. And people use it, say, why me when something happens? Why me? Well, why you? Why me? I understand when it comes to grief or pressure. Overall, why me? You question your existence. You question why things are happening to you. Why? A lot of people do not look deep enough when they ask themselves that. And it's all things you can't control. And is there stuff that you could control? Then you slipped up. We caught you slipping. The universe caught you slipping. But asking yourself, why me? In the way of thoughts, you can answer those questions yourself. You just gotta be humble about it. You have to be honest with yourself. A lot of people are not honest with themselves anymore. For me, that's sad. But being honest with yourself is the most important thing you can do when you're in pressure or when you're grieving. It's it's not your fault. Honestly, most times, no, it's not your fault. The universe put obstacles in your way that you can't change. If you can't control it, what can you control? It's how you react to it. I live by those words. The other big part of why is annoying kids. Annoying little kids. Because there are bigger kids, like adults. Oh, slap them up, you know? Be like, stop asking so many questions. But little kids, they're just annoying. Not only they say why half the time because they like the reaction of getting flustered, but they don't take the word seriously. I used to personally. I used to ask why a lot. I personally used to say why to be a little smartass. Why this? Why that? Sometimes I generally wanted to understand, but most of the time, I just mistreated the word and frustrated so many people. Am I wrong for that? Yes, I am. That's like the boy who cries wolf, but like trying to figure out life and asking why and get like stop being annoying. So there's pros and cons. The most important part of why is you could figure out so much. Like I said previously, why don't I want you to ask yourself why you don't know how to make gas? Or why do you not understand political standings across the world? Because each country is political in different ways. Why is gas so high? Why is glitter and sparkles such a secret of what they're made of? Why did JFK die? Stuff like that. All of that, you can ask yourself why. You could do research. You could even read a book on your phone or in real life. However, asking why gives us answers if we dig deep enough. How is something is made? Why does this work like that? How does it work like that? You figure all that out because you asked the question. The most important question is why. Why is such a strong word? No one understands that. And I'm telling people out there who're scared to ask questions, don't be afraid. Ask those damn questions. Being annoying or not, I still learned some things during my annoying stage of life saying why. Especially with math homework. Not even homework. Just math. Math don't math then, you know? Go to your teacher. Go to your boss. Be like, why am I getting less hours than someone who works less than me? Or why does a squared plus c squared equals m squared equal x? Like, find x. My x is what? A township over. Like, ask questions. Well, that's a crucial part that I learned personally that it's okay to ask questions. I feel like the social construct of the word why went to like a wonderful curiosity standpoint to if you ask questions, you're dumb. It's not that you're dumb. It's honestly that you are curious and you want to learn more. And there's nothing wrong wanting more. Wanting more knowledge. Wanting more to understand. Like, why is not the magical number? Oh, the magical question you ask yourself. It's magical to the point of, okay, let's get started. But it's not going to give you all the answers. There's some things that we just don't know why, like quantum physics. Quantum physics is such a tedious thing to learn and do and even apply. Or witchcraft. Like, why? Do I need a candle made from animal fat instead of beeswax? Because bees are animals. But wax is not fat. Stuff like that. There's some things that that you cannot understand. To clear things up, I don't do witchcraft. I just want to clarify that. Why? It's such a crucial part, even in society standards. I would like you to ask yourself once again when you're curious about something. Ask. If you don't know it, ask. There's so much pressure on, I guess, there's so much pressure in people's egos that they can't seem weak, dumb. Asking why, it's not that. I say asking why shows how strong you really are in asking questions. Because not everyone will ask questions. And where are they going to be in life? Who knows? Probably making $17 as a garbage man. Or less. So I strive for everyone to simply ask questions. Ask them. Just remember that it's okay. I believe this is all I have to say about why. I don't really have a story for why, because when I was a kid, I used to say why a lot right after each other to see how far make them explain. I think the max I did was 5. So leave in the comments how what how long was your chain of whys in succession, and they answer and not get too mad. This is a quick episode of Word Rant. It's short and sweet. Why? Because the word why is a question on itself that we can never figure out. But stay tuned for the next episode of Word Rant.